Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make this incredibly soft, squishy and amazing gluten-free and vegan banana bread. I've popped some dark chocolate chips in mine as well for an extra treat, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make it. To start off with, you want some really ripe bananas. I'm talking the blacker the better. You want them to be proper squishy. And I'm just going to peel these and pop them in a bowl, and then I'm going to use a fork to mash them up. Don't worry about getting them super smooth. I actually like it when you have a few lumps in a banana bread, but as you can see, because they're so ripe, they're just going to mash up really easily. And when you've done this, set it to one side. The next thing you want to do is mix up your gluten-free flour. Now usually I would use a gluten-free self-raising flour, but I've gone for what I've got in the cupboard. Now I've actually used half plain flour and half of Allinson's gluten-free teff flour blend, which I think just makes an incredible banana bread. And I've just added a little bit of xanthan gum into the mixture to give it a bit more strength, and I'm adding some ground cinnamon and some baking powder just to give this a really good rise. And then it's time to make the banana bread. So I'm just going to pour the flour mix into a large mixing bowl, as well as some light brown sugar and those mashed up bananas. I'm also going to pour in some dairy-free milk and some vegetable oil, and finally a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. And then it's just a case of mixing this all up. It really couldn't be simpler. Everything in a bowl together, give it a good whiz. Because I'm using that teff flour blend, it does come up with a slightly darker colour, which I really like. Once this is all mixed together, I'm finally going to add in my dark chocolate chips. Now, if you're following the written recipe on the blog, which I've linked down below, you will see it uses walnuts instead, but you could use nuts, you can use chocolate, it's really up to you. And once it's ready, I'm just going to pour it into my baking tin. A top tip here is to use pegs to hold the liner so that it doesn't just fall in on itself. And then once your mix is in there, don't forget to take the pegs off before you bake it. Now I'm just going to smooth this out so that it's nice and even in the tin. And then we're going to pop this in the oven. It takes about 50 minutes to an hour, and you get this lovely, gorgeous, nicely risen banana bread with lots of chunks of chocolate in the middle. And as you can see, here we go. It looks fantastic. Now I'm just going to give this a little bit of time to cool down. I don't want to cut into it when it's hot. You need to give it time to settle, so about half an hour, because it is good when it's still warm. And then as I slice it off, you'll see this banana bread is so good. It's really indulgent, tastes amazing, completely gluten-free and vegan, and you guys are just going to absolutely love it. Now I will pop the full written recipe for this down below. I'll put the ingredients in the description, and the full method is on my blog with step-by-step instructions if you want to try this for yourself. If you do give it a go, please leave me a comment. I love seeing your bakes as well if you want to tag me on Instagram. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more gluten-free recipes, and I'll see you again soon.